Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. Today what I'm going to be doing is a February week 1 check-in. But before I get started, I just want to give you all a huge thank you. I appreciate how many of you have reached out, sent prayers for my husband. You knew that he was having a struggle with COVID, and I just am so excited to say that he is out of the woods for now. There are some long-term COVID related things that they don't know yet, but overall he's bored enough that he's trying to get things done, which is so refreshing. He's planning to go back to work on Monday, so I just want to thank you all for your kind words and your thoughts of us and keeping us in your prayers. I really appreciate it. So looking at the February budget, a few things that were not in when I set up the budget have come in. So my electric bill is $158. I had budgeted $250 because that's what I pay when I take the yearly amount for 2020 divided by the 12 months. So what I decided to do is to start to build up a cushion for my high bills that are in the summertime. And then natural gas, I had budgeted $60, it came in at $50. So overall I have $102 where I budgeted more than the actual bills. And I'm gonna show you where that money is gonna go. And then on my sinking funds, I've done a little damage here, but my car fund is still intact. I've already moved that money. Christmas and gifts, I've moved that money. I do need to buy a gift this weekend for my son-in-law, so I'll be using some money from there. Etsy shop is where I've used some money. So I did go ahead and move that. And then I'm bringing in some new items into my shop, so I did have to buy vinyl and some other things that I'm going to be doing. So I don't have a total for that yet. I'll total up before the end of the month. And then technology, I did receive my computer. I've already made one payment. I had budgeted I was going to make a payment of $300, but I did get cash back, so I threw that back into the payment. So I've already made that payment of $420. But I did also buy an additional item for the computer, which was an external hard drive. So at the end of the month, I'll reconcile all my sinking funds, but I just kind of wanted to give you an update where that is. And then for, I think everything else, we're going to go ahead and move into the planner. So some of my transactions actually fell into January because I did my last check-in on the 29th. So I've laid these all down, but as I go through and I add them up, I'm going to go ahead and check them off because they're all been accounted for. And then let's go over to February. So first of all, let's just talk about the sadness. This is what's left in my tabs. I have $2 in eating out. That is it. Groceries and allowance are gone. So this $2 will go into my savings challenge. It's not going to take me very far, but it's better than nothing, right? So for groceries, if we go back to here, I had 4 different transactions. The Starbucks for $1, just because I was tipping them and I couldn't find a single, I took it out of groceries, so I went ahead and left it there. Fry's for $53, Sam's Club for $6, and I'll tell you why that is, and Costco for $65. And that was $125. So I have $375 left. For eating out, most of this happened in January, so Bambino's, Chipotle, and Sonic, and that was, I'm just going to put 50 down because this messed me up last time, but you know, it was 48 because I had $2 left. And then for allowance, because I was out of eating out money, I spent $6 at Burger King and $25 at Michael's, And then what I did not write down on here, oh, I did. $10 for Girl Scouts and $9 for Dunkin' Donuts for my daughter. So that was a total of $50. So I have $150 left. Giving, I spent $100, so I have $300 left. Household, I spent $160, so I have $240 left. So if you look at this Sam's Club $160, so I went there to get vitamins and something for my daughter's dog. And I mean, really, I thought that I would have money left over to buy towels and some rugs that I was going to do. And honestly, it actually came up to $166. So I had to use $6. Oh, where was that? What at? I spent $6 out of my groceries because I did buy pistachios. So I was like the only grocery item on there. So, that extra money that I thought I had this month to buy things for the guest bathroom are no longer. I was kind of surprised at how expensive those were. But anyways, it's done. So that is where that household money went. Entertainment, we haven't spent anything yet. Personal care, I haven't spent anything yet. Clothing, I haven't spent anything. And unbudgeted, I haven't had any unbudgeted. So we have not received any medical bills. I did have my physical. I did ask about it and they said that they submit it. Sometimes the insurance company pays the copay if it's COVID related. Sometimes they don't. So I don't know. But at this point, we have not received any medical bills. I'm just leaving that money in the account. See what else on here. So out of the medical, I did buy a different kind of vitamin thing. It's supposed to help with your blood sugars because my blood sugars are really high right now. So that was $108. I took it out of medical. And then fitness. I have a yoga app called Jaya, something like that, which I totally forgot that I had, and it renewed. So I've now canceled it, but you don't get your money back. So the $99 for the renewal did come out of my fitness fund. And then technology, I paid the $420. I also bought something from Amazon for $28, like a hub. And then the $108 was my external hard drive. And then you see my payment there. And then my electricity bill was $158. And then my gas bill was, where's gas? Natural gas was $50. Okay, so what I did, oh, and I got gas for the car, which was $25. So that's the only money out of here I've spent. This was for a prescription under medical copay. So these are all done. All the transactions are done. So let's go ahead and stuff the cash envelopes for week 2. Desperately need money before I can go do anything. What I did decide to do, because of the excess in my electricity bill and the excess in my natural gas bill, was $102. And I wanted to build up that cushion for the summertime. I was going to originally just keep it in the account, but I think I lose track of it when I leave it in my account, and I didn't want to create another savings account just for this. So what I did was I went into my bank envelope and I pulled out $102. So this is going to go right into the electricity versus go to the bank, take out $102, and then fund it that way. So I have very little in my bank envelope right now, but I'll label this, but this will be my electricity. And then in the summertime, if I need to pull from here, then I'll be able to pull from here. Okay. The other thing that I did this month was I went ahead and pulled all the money for the entire month, and I will tell you that these inside my binder is really thick. It's a chunky monkey for sure. I can't even write in it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something if I want to kind of split the money up and use like my backup set of envelope or my tabs or something, but this is really way too thick to stay in my binder. It's like it doesn't really even want to snap. So real world problems, I know, but I've got to figure out some kind of solution. So for groceries, it's $125. And in my last video, if you saw my February setup video, when I pulled in the binder that I'm using for my savings challenge, the camera does not like it. It's opalescent, and it blurred it in both sections of that video. So I'm going to keep that over to the side this time, so we don't have that issue this time. Okay, so $125 in my grocery tab. Put that to the side, and then let me update this. You put this money back. And so today is the 5th. I'm moving it to my cash envelope. It's really my tab in this case. $125. So I have $250 left. Okay, eating out gets $50. Now we are planning to go to dinner, or not to dinner because we don't get to go to dinner anymore. We are planning to grab food tonight because I have a Zoom call with my sisters right at 6, and I don't want to cook tonight. So, so 2.5 cash envelopes. 50, so there's 100 left. And that is eating up. And then my allowance is also 50. And I really was doing good until I went to Michael's yesterday, and some of the things I bought for the shop, and I found some things that I wanted. So that $25 went really quickly. I have told myself I cannot buy any more Girl Scout cookies because it's ridiculous. I have no control. And so yeah, I won't be buying those for this month. Okay, so for allowance, under this tab. And then the rest of my envelopes should all, I don't think I've pulled from anything, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. So entertainment is still complete. Personal care will be gone by the end of this month. Now that I, as my husband said, lost my job as first full-time nurse, I will have a little bit more time to get my hair cut and my nails done and things like that, which I desperately need. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that's still there. And this is an envelope that I did not stuff this time because it rolled over from last month. But I'm excited to get to use this. And then household, I did take out the 160, and that was on 2.2. Sam's Club, 160, and I have 240 left. So, and then my daughter's not going to clean this week, she's going to clean next weekend, and then at the end of the month. So basically household is all spoken for now, so I guess I will wait now till March before I get new rugs and towels. And then clothing, it should still be complete. Now I am going to order some leggings off of Amazon, so some of this is going to go back into the bank. 250, so 310. So savings challenge. So this week for the savings challenge, I'm gonna keep this over here. So we learned our lesson last time. Okay, so first I'll put this $2 in there because that was left over. So this week is 110. It should be 115? No, 105? 205, 95 plus 110. 205. I literally cannot add anymore. Okay, so I need to, out of my savings, no. Where did this money come from? Why do I have this much money in my savings one? Oh, because I stuffed it in there. Oh my God, for the love. Okay, so 110. Okay. I think I need a vacation from my life right now. I think it is well deserved. This has been a very stressful month. Last month was. This month is turning out much better. So 205, 150, 90, 205. Okay. I'll put that back in my February. And then that way it won't be, this goes into my savings one. Okay, so hopefully this week I'll have a little bit more money left over that I can add to that. And then my bank is about empty. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, because I did take the 102 for the electricity out of here versus going to the bank. So, you know, I avoid going to the bank at all costs. Okay, so overall a pretty good week. We didn't go over in groceries, which we have been lately, and we didn't go over in eating out without having all the medical visits and everything else. We really left the house very little. Some of the groceries shopping between Costco and Fry's, we kind of restocked up some things that we had run out of, that we kind of had been putting off just because, you know, I don't have a card to Costco, he does. You know, we both have Sam's Club, but I don't like to go do that bulk shopping because it's heavy. It takes a long time. So next week I have a lot of bills coming out of my account. I have an eye appointment, and I'm getting my glasses. I have a sleep study. So I have a couple different things happening next week that will kind of eat into some of that $600 that I had put aside for medical, and then we're still waiting to see what bills come through. So that is everything for this week's cash stuffing. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I hope that you learned something. I know that I learn from every YouTuber, budgeter out there. I love your comments as to your whys. Please keep them. I'm so close to that next level for the giveaways. So please consider, if you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and hit the alert for future videos. So I probably will redo that budget video of the giveaway just so that it goes to the top of the list, just so you know what the giveaway is. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.